Static hum, midnight glow. Call the names that no one knows. Tape recorder whispers back what the silence never shows. Bill lights a cigarette, a theory and a grin, threading through the noise where the wild suspicions spin. EVPs like fingerprints upon the darkened air. UFOs in coffee cups and old men who swear. We sift the wires, we laugh at fear. We lean into the static, pull the ghosts in near. Monkey wrench in the system. Turn the truth until it sings. Monkey wrench in the system. Watch the curtains pull on strings. Monkey wrench in the system. Serious and playing dumb. Monkey wrench in the system. Where the
Welcome to Monkey Wrench in the System, the Sunday special show of the Microphone Monkeys. I am your host, Bill Sevier, and today I'm joined by Trip, Randy, and Darren, and we have a phone caller as well.
Jeff Leighton.
Mr.
The one
Jeff.
who shall not be named.
What was his name again?
El Jefe,
Oh, that guy.
also known as the Connecticut cunning linguist.
The cunning linguist.
Yes.
I'm appalled.
Today,
This is the premiere episode of this podcast.
it sure is, the Sunday special show, getting
Yeah.
into conspiracies. But
Oh, yeah.
today we'll be diving into three stories that bridge the gap between emerging tech, medical history, and atmospheric intervention. We've got a lot to unpack, so I want to lay out the roadmap before we pass the mic around. We'll be talking about 6G tech and surveillance capabilities, how new network standards are moving beyond data transmission into active radar-like sensing. SSRIs and historical precedents. We'll be looking at documented side effects like sexual dysfunction, contrasted against historical covert programs like MK Ultra, and opening up the debate on intentionality and population impact. And lastly, atmospheric testing and geoengineering. We'll be grounding the conversation in documented programs like Operation LAC, comparing it to modern stratospheric aerosol injection programs, and dissecting popular theories around persistent atmospheric trails.
Bam.
Wow.
Bunch of juicy stories today.
It's packed.
I feel,
Nobody's taking the fit.
Here we go. Nobody's taking the fifth today. That's right. Follow the science. Follow the science, man.
I can feel the population control from here.
All right, so first one, we got 6G and integrated sensing. So we have European media outlets are highlighting that the incoming 6G standards are incorporating ISAC, otherwise known as Integrated Sensing and Communication. So rather than just sending cell data, 6G antennas will transmit radio signals that function like high-resolution radar. This enables the network.
What?
It enables the network
It's
to
for
track
cancer
movement.
research. They're tracking cancer.
Oh, it's beyond
to
that.
help people.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, just
We found a tumor.
listen to this.
We're here to help. Yeah.
It enables the network to track movement, detect physical shapes through walls, and measure micro vibrations like human heart rates and breathing patterns without requiring wearable devices.
This is all for your health. It's that
right.
and alien detection.
No.
Breathing patterns.
Breathing, heart rate.
Yeah.
Instead of, so they're going to gauge you how you're watching those commercials on Fox. It's like, I know he's going to get that pacemaker. His heart rate's going up every time Susie's reaching for the cupboard.
Remember when phones just made phone calls? Now we're dealing with 6G.
Oh,
Well,
boy.
I thought with the 5G though, I thought they could do wireless in the home. They could do like location of people's bodies in the home. Like they could tell how many people were in the home and where they were located. And
Probably.
they were doing. I think they were doing that, and they had to. The government was like, SWAT teams had problems with that because they weren't supposed to invade your privacy, but they were doing it. They were utilizing the Wi-Fi to be able to tell, okay, we're going to break into this room and we know they're in the back room. because the Wi-Fi is showing their location.
Are you kidding me?
I believe that's the case. And now 6G.
Was that with Wi-Fi or was that with 5G?
This is Wi-Fi, and then but 5G enabled Wi-Fi and allowed them to do that.
Wow.
Right. And I mean, I'm no expert. There's also our bodies react to these frequencies like big time, like over bombardment of them.
Oh, sure.
Do stuff to women's ovaries and menstrual cycles. Also, some correlation to depression, but I'm not, like I said, I don't have the statistics in my head, but it's not, we don't know the long term.
Yeah.
Isn't there some West Virginia place with no 5G, and would they be immune from the micro vibrations of 6G?
That's a good point.
It all depends on where they put those towers up, in range, because those are emitted from the towers themselves, the cell phone towers.
I'm just concerned the LP national chairman could have their ovaries messed up.
Hopefully they're frozen. Right, you got to get them frozen.
Isn't this integrated with like satellites and stuff? It's not like the 5G towers, or
I'm not sure. Is it satellite?
I had it said 6G and integrated sensing. When I was looking it up on chat earlier, it said it's the next generation of wireless communication expected sometime in the 2030s. Researchers envision AI integrated networks, satellite integration theoretically.
Yeah,
holographic communications.
The robots are lying.
Well, it's all about it's all about transfer speed. So when you're at that frequency range, they're expected to have a higher degree of transference. So larger data pools can be transferred from satellites up in space. From a broadcast level, that transfer's a real bitch because you lose that data. You lose a lot of it by all sorts of disturbances.
It's a lot more expensive to put something in space rather than set up a tower, too.
Oh,
yeah. Would this be like, to do a callback to our first pre-show, was this like bringing the Van Allen radiation belts onto Earth?
But I mean,
so you mentioned the weather there. I'm reading here that it does environmental monitoring, so it's actually measuring atmospheric changes and the weather and stuff, and then that way it can optimize a rerouting of the signal.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's true. They can bounce it to another point where it's going to be stronger.
The 6G you're talking?
Yeah, 6G.
6G.
Even with regular data right now, they're doing transference like that between satellites.
Well,
Right.
you're probably talking about the more immediate 6G. This was more like theoretical, like the end tail of the spectrum of 6G with satellites and everything.
Okay.
I bet you they're using 6G and beyond right now.
I guess my old communications background, when I was dealing with telecom, I wish they would just put in more glass, more fiber into communities and throughout the world. I think this wireless stuff is great, but there's just so much radiation that occurs from it. And if we could do more with fiber optic, it's faster, it's more reliable.
It's more reliable.
Yeah, and
I mean, it's a challenge. I mean, I was just talking to somebody on the phone on the way here, and just the lack of rule of law and the amount of corruption. It's like that whole California bullet train, right? It's like, what did they make it, a mile or so? And it's just corruption.
Yeah.
That stops that. So laying down all that stuff, you've got to pay this whole chain of people to do something, and that money just gets siphoned, and nobody goes to jail.
well, I mean,
So it never gets done. It's like it's this great idea that everybody makes
all the
money on,
glass-
but you.
All the glass that's been laid in this country, I mean, 100%, was done by private enterprise. Some of it was taken over by the U.S. government, but the U.S. government has not laid one inch of glass.
But even these companies don't. I mean, a lot of it's just BS.
Well, I mean, and here's the problem, too. The companies that used to do it were involved in telecommunications. Now they've been all kind of sucked up by entertainment companies that are not interested in the actual, copper and glass that's involved in real telecommunications.
Well, this is what I want to know. Are there increased surveillance capabilities with this 6G?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah.
Micro vibrations,
I don't care what you call that. Just
The,
Calm
This is what
yourself
women
down.
say that you do to them. You give them micro vibrations.
Look, okay, so it's a faster degree of data transference. But guess what? What you're holding in your hand is a surveillance device. We all have them.
Mm-hmm.
So they know our location. They've got our data record and history. They can farm through it. They can sell it, and they can track it. And they got you in real time.
Except
it
for
makes
Jeff.
it
Better
so
and
that you
faster.
don't even need a cell phone because the
Yeah.
6G, it acts as a surveillance grid with active sensors that has a high resolution radar grid over entire cities. Everyone has an individual
IP.
heartbeat, biosignature, all of this stuff. So they could track you even if you did not have a device on your
with
person.
the device, you could have your Faraday covering your device. They know your heart signature,
Right.
so they can geolocate you, and then they've built a predictive model on you to determine your behaviors.
Will
Precisely
this
correct, yeah.
And
Yeah, well, I mean, what do they want from us? Are we going to become batteries like the Matrix? Is this what they're excited about? I mean, what do you care about what we do?
will
I mean,
this,
what do they care?
will this be a social credit system like
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, they're setting up a turnkey totalitarianism to where, they want to turn the key. They have all the information on every human being in the data centers. They know everything about everyone, where they're going, how they're feeling, what they're thinking. They want to know and control everything.
So this is like a techno North Korea
Exactly.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
surveillance grid.
The grid's already there, but it kind of boils down to why. I mean, okay, you can tell somebody's brainwave frequencies, and you can still tell what state they're in by their brainwave frequencies.
Yep.
You can then read that. Maybe at some point you can determine what they're actually thinking. So we're not even safe to have our own thoughts.
That's a good question.
And so if we stop thinking, what do we become? And what,
Democrats.
Debt slaves.
what good does it do anybody? You know what I mean? Like, what do they get from this anymore?
They don't
It was
want
like,
us to
what-
be
have
thinking,
zero
contributing
crime.
adults.
Yeah.
They want us to just be slaves to the system
Yeah.
to support the lives of the rich, essentially.
Yeah, but we're even useless at that point because what do we got? We've got 5 to 10 years before the robots are doing primary work. So you're not even worth anything once you're over the age of 50. You're a liability. So they just want
Hey,
us
I'm
dead.
sitting right here.
I know, I am too. But I mean, it's so, okay, you can read my heartbeat, but you don't even want me alive. So did they just kill me at that point by following my heartbeat?
It also mentioned behavioral prediction, which is like Minority Report.
It is.
Yes.
I was just
Well,
gonna
we're
say
talking
the
about
same, these smart cities and whatnot. Like Flock feels like bringing 1984 to life. This feels with autonomous systems and smart cities and stuff. Now we're bringing Minority Report to life, and I don't like it at all.
so many dystopian stories are coming to life simultaneously. Isn't
Yeah.
that something?
Flock
Yeah.
is kind of like baby North Korea, and this
It
is the
is.
adult version with 6G.
We're all in trouble except for Jeff because nobody knows his real name.
It's a good thing
He's
we
El
didn't say
Jefe,
that. Yeah.
related to El Chapo.
So when does this come fully online? Do they say
It's at 2030s, right?
Yep, 2030.
Early
We're getting
20s?
there.
early 30s?
We're already leaning towards 2030.
Yeah.
That seems well. This is. I'm glad you're bringing such positive stories to the.
It's a conspiracy show, you know?
I
we have
feel
mind
good.
control and micro vibration.
Oh, just wait for the next story.
Another feel good story.
Oh, yeah.
See, does Steve Hoffman? If you have a flip phone, that probably can't even spy on itself. Can they hack into that like your iPhone?
Yeah.
They
I mean,
don't
but
even, they don't even since it doesn't work on the networks now. You can't have an analog phone anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I had a friend of mine that worked at the resort, and he's an old country boy. He just wanted a phone that made phone calls, but one day
Don't
his-
call Eric Jeffco that.
yeah. But one day his phone wouldn't work. And he was like, what's going on? So we went down to, I don't know who his provider was, Verizon or whatnot. And they said, well, we've been sending you messages and we sent you a letter. And he's like, I didn't get anything about it. And they said, well, yeah, we shut it off. And this is years ago that they shut off his phone. He
So
had to-
these flip phones today are LARPing as flip phones, but they're actually smartphones.
Yeah, they're digital.
yeah, they're
So,
all 100% digital.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this biometric, when you get down to the bio side of it, where it's reading your body, it's over. I mean, it's over.
Well, since this is a conspiracy show and we're talking about smartphones, does everybody know that SMART is an acronym, right?
I did not.
Give it to us, Bill.
It's self-monitoring and reporting technology.
Oh,
Which
good.
is why they pitched smart cities to dumb city councilmen throughout the country.
Absolutely.
And the dumbest of the dumb didn't do any research on it and just voted it in.
Yeah.
One of those cities, of course, is Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Another day in paradise.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, I know Will is highly interested in dealing with sexual dysfunction. So,
Oh, we're moving right into it.
Another little transition there.
Yeah, so post-SSRI sexual dysfunction, or otherwise known as PSSD, and
Everybody, I'm listening.
medication-induced sexual dysfunction.
Wait, what location? What? what induced sexual dysfunction? I lost you.
Medication-induced.
Oh, medication. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
sexual dysfunction. So they're well-documented phenomena in peer-reviewed psychiatric literature. So they often impact libido, emotional response, and reproductive capability.
Uh-oh.
But if we look back a few decades during the 1950s and 60s, the CIA ran covert programs testing mind-altering substances like LSD, paralytics, and hypnosis on unsuspecting citizens to study behavioral control and memory manipulation. And this taught us that the government is no stranger to conducting intimate experimentation on its citizens.
This is Darren's past life.
Or current life.
He doesn't voluntarily on himself.
No, but I do have experience where they were conducting these things actually too, right outside of it.
You were?
He's from Bay Area.
No, in Stanford, at Stanford University, they were conducting LSD experiments.
They sure were, yeah.
Their satellite dish that's facing a freeway called 280 on a mountainside where they have cattle out there. Below that was the facility where they did the testing. And my first LSD experience was done on that hillside. And I was with this lady named Claudia. I'm not going to mention her last name.
Did she work for CIA?
Is that what Claudia, the acronym?
There's some questionable stuff about Claudia, but her eyes lit, like she was very fair-skinned and sky blue eyes, and her eyes turned purple. And then she was singing full-on Susie and the Banshee songs. Like, it was just in stereo. And when I looked up at the satellite dish, this hum was just...
She's one of those Nordic aliens.
And there was
It was a
a
hallucination.
gigantic star pattern that made Mickey Mouse, and Mickey Mouse was dancing.
That sounds like a fun trip.
It was a good one. It was one of my better ones.
Did you have any little people that visited
No,
you?
I had no
gnomes
people, but
visiting?
there was a gnome. We had a habit of liberating the lawn gnomes from people's yards.
Yeah.
And so we would drive around taking them, and whoever had the most would win. And I had them all in my room. And one of the gnomes, when, later on in the night when we made it home, did weird movements, and I kept going, Claudia, it's moving, and she was fast asleep. So I was the only one seeing this going, I think that thing's alive.
Now, decreased libido, erectile dysfunction, delayed ejaculation, reduced sensation. This just sounds like being born in the 60s.
All right. Okay, thank you very much.
Damn.
That is
Thank you very
interesting.
much.
Wow.
These
Yeah.
drugs affect every stage of, your sexual interest. So the question I have for you guys, do you think it's part of a conspiracy to
Yes.
reduce human population, try to have
Absolutely.
people make less babies?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Bill Gates.
including what they're injecting our meats with too.
Yeah, exactly.
Or
The
doing the
hormonal
same
stuff.
thing.
Yeah, most definitely. And I think
I know your doctor tried a couple injections on your meat, but I don't think did that work for the.
The needle was too big.
going back to what you said, I think there was some announcement. Again, I don't remember all the numbers, but scientists came out and said something under 200 billion or something people. We need to reduce our population in like.
Oh, they
100
want
years.
under 500 million.
Yeah, no, this was brand new. That's the
Okay.
Georgia Guidestones one.
Yeah.
This was larger number, but they came out. They literally said it would be best for the planet if we reduced it. They don't say how to this level. It's like all over X right now. And they want to reduce population, and these pills are perfect for it. You're sad.
Hitler
you're
wanted to do the
depressed, take
same
a pill.
thing. I mean,
he did.
Yeah. Well,
While
wasn't that
enriching the pharmaceutical industry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't
That's
that
what they're doing?
I forget if it was Malthus or some guy who criticized him, but basically, as your population goes up and you get more population density and you get richer, the voluntary market, it naturally evens out. It's not an exponential increase in the population. And this whole 20th century, birth control, limit the population thing was kind of a misinterpretation of how population growth works.
Well, what is the current population rate of the United States? Are we at replacement levels currently?
I don't think so.
We are not.
Probably not,
For the
yeah.
first time in American history, we're not.
We're at decline. Like birth rates are going down.
Yes.
Fertility's gone down. Sperm rates.
It's
have
not
gone
like
down.
the lack of trying.
I know, but that's
Some
where
of us have given up. It's for the better.
that's where the PSSD comes in.
Yeah.
No matter how hard Will tries, it's just not working.
No, I've already replaced myself, so I'm good. Yeah.
What is that the cause in Japan too? Like, what's the overall?
Look. If animals are overcrowded, resources are thin. Competition, I'll just say alpha competition is dominant, and you have limited choices because of that. You start not procreating or even joining with the opposite. You start disintegrating and going apart, and then conflict starts to ensue because the younger you are, the higher level estrogen and testosterone of all these mammals and even avian things, it's peaking, which creates violence and tension if you can't procreate. So these drugs that diminish this, diminish the desire, diminish the violence, and enable control, right? Under the guise of you're depressed. So you take the pill because you're depressed. Next thing you know, you're docile, you're not procreating.
Exactly.
They've got control of the population.
Yep.
I'm not a scientist, but
Yeah, because the dopamine, it has to do with your sexual drive as well. It's not just happiness. Serotonin and dopamine have a lot of effects on the human body. So
yeah.
messing with those things clearly have very detrimental effects, and they carry on after you stop taking the drugs as well.
For how long?
Sometimes it never goes away.
Oh, that's
Wow.
nice.
Is there a lifestyle thing where, like, we used to be hunter-gatherers, we walk around all day long, we're active, cardio, and now it's this more sedentary lifestyle and bad diet, and all of a sudden they need this serotonin replacement drugs, and
It's yet another environmental factor. I'm sure there are dozens that all contribute to the diminishing population rate.
I know.
I'm not a big SSRI
No.
person. I don't know. I mean, I know a little about the science. I've never taken them.
I have two questions on this one.
Oh.
What are paralytics? Does that mean you get paralyzed, or what is that?
Yeah, paralytics.
In hypnosis? I mean, I know Darren's a hypnosis
I mean,
specialist.
hypnosis is actually kind of cool, but
Scott
what does it
Adams
have
was
to
into
do
hypnosis.
with SSRIs?
Well, I believe
Like,
that was
what-
part of the LSD
LSD
experiments
yeah.
the CIA was running.
Okay, so the CIA was doing other experiments at the time with LSD and non-LSD mind control, and also telepathy, because telepathy is a big thing with them. So
Operation Looking Glass.
that's right. If you can get people who can see things at a distance and who can communicate at a distance, that's a big to do. And hypnosis has a means of doing that. Meditation has a means of doing that. Psychedelics, which were kind of new at the time, but not really. I mean, if you go way back in time, they've existed. They use those as tools to enhance all of those other things. Right?
Yeah.
Then I think if you dive deep in it, they created a subculture based on those drugs as a means of control. Okay, so if you have a docile group of people who are uprising against an unpopular war and the transition of the country becoming united black and white because of the racial tension at the time, if you could subdue them with a drug like LSD and get them to just tune in, turn on, and drop out, you've got control of the resistance that existed at the time, which was a very big, real threat to them. So they were taking their learnings in psychology, early psychedelic development, meditation, mindfulness, combining them all for their benefit, and we were the victims of it.
Well, and this is a Bill question.
Well, have you guys been hypnotized before?
I have not.
Yeah.
I have. It was a cool experience. I thought I lost my belly button.
Did this involve LSD, or was this
Oh,
over?
the things you can be convinced of. It is something else.
Your belly button's now gone.
Yeah, it's gone. I couldn't see it. I couldn't feel it. It was gone.
Are there astrology women who do this in Myrtle Beach? I think that's a trip for Well, we had a
You
little
do
field
like the
trip.
woo-woo women, don't you? You like your empirical thing, but when
We
it
need to do
comes,
some palm reading
you
and
like those woo-woo.
check the mood ring.
I'm in on that stuff with you. I'll do it.
Okay.
Or isn't there an SSRI thing with school shootings? Isn't that like a huge thing?
There is, yeah, there's a connection. But to answer your question from earlier, paralytics, they're just medications that temporarily block nerve signals to skeletal muscles. Yeah.
Oh, like
Skeletal
paralyze your
muscle.
nerves.
Skeletal muscles.
Why?
Very interesting.
What are they trying to do?
This is the CIA part.
Blocking nerve signals so it can reduce pain, it can reduce, any kind of...
They use it in
Epilepsy.
surgery.
Epilepsy.
Yeah, in surgery they use them.
Well, I know there's one they're really pushing hard by giving doctors like incentives for pain use and just overall broad use is gabapentin. And gabapentin is it dulls the nerves. So if you've got nerve pain, which you do when you're in pain, it dulls that. But they're handing that out like freaking candy in the hospitals to all different types of conditions.
Yeah, it's a little different. It's not like a... So paralytics, I'm reading it right now, they do not provide pain relief, sedation, or memory loss. So a patient given only a paralytic would remain fully conscious, aware, and able to feel pain, but entirely unable to move, speak, or breathe on their own.
Oh, God.
For this reason, paralytics are strictly administered alongside potent sedatives and pain medications.
They use a lot of paralytics in heart surgery.
That sounds kind of scary on its own.
This sounds like the.
Got to be an expert to use, I guess.
Dude, I would not
These sound like the
Not
symptoms
recreational.
Will has after testing his ED.
I only use my paralytics after I have some Jell-O and a good date.
Then he has paralytic symptoms. It's very strange.
Paralytic evening together. We're not even going to get out of bed, let alone stand up.
There's a famous comedian and TV and movie star that's in jail because of
Oh, the Jello guy?
yeah.
Oh,
I'm missing it, but I don't want
Fat
to.
Albert.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Cosby.
Oh, Bill?
So
Yeah,
wrong.
old Bill. The other Bill.
old Bill.
That's the bad Bill. We have the good Bill here.
They accused him of using a paralytic.
Really? He probably
yeah.
did. I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Put
interesting.
it
I
in the
know.
pudding pops.
Putting the powder in the pudding pops.
That's
Goodness.
it.
I know when I work out, when I'm walking or running, when I'm doing weights, my emotions are up, my energy goes way up, and it's almost like hunter-gatherer style. Like you're walking around all day long, you're active, that's how you're kind of built to be. And when you're just sedentary, it doesn't just physically, it's not just physically detrimental, but it's also emotionally and your hormones and everything just declines. And then Big Pharma comes in with our ED SSRIs to
Yeah,
come
not to be
smooth
a
things
crystal
over.
guy, but I heard something a few years ago. We're mostly made out of water. If you look at a still pond of water, you'll have bacteria grow. You have a bunch of nasty stuff growing, but you have a rushing river, it stays pretty clean. So, I think we're very similar. If you stay active, you keep that blood moving, keep the water going, you'll stay clean. If you let it stay stagnant, you will stagnate.
Stay oiled up.
Well, it's amazing the amount of foreign DNA we have in our bodies in our gut.
Yeah.
What have you been doing?
You beat me to it, Jeff. I was giving him the look, but I was a little slow on that one.
It's a midget DNA.
Forgetting that this is audio, he gave me the look.
Yeah. Was this at Pulse
what?
nightclub? But yeah, that's quite interesting. A lot of fungi can grow if things aren't moving. So
You're looking at me. I move a lot, man.
you do. You hike. You're all active
very
up there in the north end. Now, chemical biological agents.
Oh, yeah, this is the money right here.
Here's the money shot.
It's the money shot. So how many of you guys heard of Operation Large Area Coverage?
I think that is Randy's dating app.
Yeah. He does have a large area
All
coverage.
types. the full buffet.
He's open to it all.
I have not heard.
Going down
He's
the
not
whole-
selective at all.
I am not. The whole stretch of Yopon. I'm open to all of it.
Yeah.
So nobody.
Yeah.
I think
Nobody healthy.
I haven't heard the term, but I think I know where you're going with this.
Okay, so I'll get right into it. In the late 1950s, the U.S. Army Chemical Corps sprayed zinc cadmium sulfide over dozens of American cities and rural regions to test dispersion patterns of biological and chemical agents. Beyond heavy metals like aluminum, barium, and strontium, often cited due to soil water testing. Popular claims regarding secret high-altitude spraying include the biological agents, like I said. They included fungal spores, desiccated red blood cells, synthetic pathogens, polymers and fibers. We can get into conspiracy with what was in the shots, the mRNA shots, the nanotextured filaments and smart dust, graphene oxide compounds intended for military radar mapping or environmental modification, and also a toxic chemical additive mixed in a jet fuel called ethylene dibromide, EDB.
It's got a lot of cocktails.
What else do you guys think they might be spraying into our skies?
Well, was
all this stuff
this
in the 50s.
Was this one in the 50s? I think, didn't they hit San Francisco?
They did.
Because the bay kind of goes around and the air pushes all the way down to the southern end, and so they used that to push.
Specifically, that was Operation Sea Spray, but it was a related operation.
They're really targeting the Bay Area.
Well, there was a lot. There's been a lot of weird stuff going on there. But yeah, I think there's lots of stuff going on with this. I think that they're testing chemical warfare, right? And so they want to see how far they can spray these agents to wipe out groups of people during wartime, for one. That might be it. And there's probably other things going on in there, too, that are not nice. I mean, these aren't nice things, if that's what you're asking.
To test on your own population.
Your own population, and then probably to use it on other populations. Like, I know they did weather modifications in Vietnam, and they made rules against it during World War II. I think that's when they put those treaties in place. But
chemical warfare was banned in, 1972?
Yeah. So,
I know when we go to the titty bars, Will has some sort of special fungal spore spray that he uses to try to get the cooties off of him. So I'm not sure if this is part of the skeptic side of it.
Is that an
maybe
aerial
bomb? Please.
That's right.
Does he go through a fumication unit?
I don't know. It's some sort of concoction he made from
Well, you wouldn't let me wear the body condom. So.
The front desk lady doesn't allow that over there, okay?
Oh, okay.
He was trying to be Bubble Boy.
Well, what do you?
He is known for his John Travolta accent.
What do you think? I mean, you listed off like a whole cocktail of stuff. I've never even heard of these things.
Well,
like,
fungi.
What do you think's going on here?
Well, most of those are strong metals.
Yeah, heavy metals,
heavy
aluminum,
metals,
barium, strontium.
So the metals are used, we think, for weather modification. Right?
Yeah, specifically stratospheric aerosol injection. The programs they're doing now to supposedly reflect sunlight in the stratosphere to reduce global warming, quote unquote. Brought to you by Bill Gates.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he should be in jail, that guy. But that's okay. Rule of law. We don't have it.
He should be somewhere else, in my opinion.
Put him next to
I don't want to get too
Put him next to
demonetized.
Fauci.
The Hindus are a little bit more civil than the Romans. So.
Yeah.
Okay, look, according to Skeptic Magazine, these are just condensation trails, okay? Nothing's going on.
Man,
no one's ever done anything
see the
ever.
science.
Especially
Trust the science.
in San Francisco.
That's the science.
They know what they're talking about, these scientists.
You can look in the Scientific American magazine, the October 2023 issue specifically talks about stratospheric aerosol injection. It's already accepted by the scientific community.
Operation.
As a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, if we question them,
What did
they'll
the
take
Scientific
fifth.
Americans say about this? It's good for you. It's just like cancer with cigarettes. You'll love it. The doctor recommends it.
Can you show us the data?
Take the fifth, yeah. The data.
What is this climate engineering thing? Isn't that similar to like cloud seeding and all that stuff? Like they're trying to control the weather and.
Well, have you heard of Operation Popeye?
Yeah,
I don't know all these operations. You're like a military general. I don't know any of this stuff.
What year was this Operation Popeye, and did he have spinach?
During the Vietnam War. So during Vietnam War, Operation Popeye was a cloud seeding program used by the United States government to extend the Vietnamese monsoon season to reduce enemy
Munitions movements.
No, specifically for food, to impact their food supply.
Oh, yeah. Well, they've done that a lot.
Actually, if you guys want to learn more, I have the the Tuttle Twins guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boyack.
Yeah.
So I have his Tuttle Twins Guide to True Conspiracies. I'm actually working on the Operation Popeye chapter right now.
What does it
Very
say,
cool.
Jeff? What does it
What do
tell
you
us?
got?
He puts in all kinds of good stuff. In the jungles of Vietnam, an enigmatic phenomenon unfolded, an unprecedented string of rainy seasons during a tumultuous period. Unbeknownst to many, there was more to these peculiar weather patterns than meets the eye.
Wow.
So, and he usually puts in, he actually put in here a memorandum from the Deputy Undersecretary of State for Political Affairs to the Secretary of State, dated January 13th, 1967. It's a couple pages long. I'm not going to read it, but it's the weather modification in North Vietnam and Laos. And I mean, this is, government documents showing exactly that, yes, this is true. They have done it.
We've been doing it for decades.
It's not just a conspiracy.
Yeah, they've been doing it a long time. So what do we all think about the earthquake side of things?
I think we have exotic weaponry. I think we used it on Turkey back in 2022 that ended with like 300 plus deaths.
Does that also tie
Pure
in
speculation.
with ELF, which is the extra low
Frequency.
frequencies that are used by submarines and stuff like that? And they're experimenting the data, and they thought that some of those frequencies may have altered the tectonic plates when they were crossing over them.
Who knows?
I don't know. I was thinking maybe HARP, but I know that's like atmospheric, but I don't know. I don't know what other apparatus we can use to affect the tectonic plates. I'm not sure.
Can we do this to remove California?
Oh, come on.
Is there some?
I mean, really, there's parts of it that are nice.
I know there are. I have family in California. So, low frequency submarines,
Extra low frequency.
extra low frequency,
Sub-frequency.
sub frequency,
Womp womp.
womp womp.
Hit me with the baseline.
These are very. These are getting very exotic.
Sub.
They sure are very exotic. Yes.
Yeah, this could cause a lot of damage. Don't they always claim that Iran's really close to having an earthquake? That's another reason they try to say they can't.
They're in an earthquake zone.
Earthquake zone. Did you know Manhattan's right down a fault line?
It happens all the time.
Oh my God.
We could just blame the bagels.
The most damage it really does is to our deficit because these things are very expensive.
Yeah.
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 The black budget programs, oh my God, over $1 trillion a year.
$1 trillion a year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're not even.
See, this is why they always say we can't legalize drugs, because then the CIA wouldn't have money to fund these secret programs.
That's true.
Now, I saw there was the Operation LAC,
Yep. Large area coverage.
large area coverage. There was the chemtrail issue. But in the notes, there was also something about MK Ultra and Operation Midnight Climax.
Oh, the
nice.
prostitutes.
The
Yeah.
AI.
That's the one Randy
That's
really
the one.
wanted to get to.
Where, is that New York, though? I think that
We
might
can't
be New York.
skip that.
No, I'm pretty sure that was in California.
Then it was San Francisco again, huh? Where they set those prostitutes up on LSD.
What?
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's
Dude,
essentially what it was.
What are they doing?
Well, okay, so what they're doing is if they can get people under mind control, they can extract information from people that they need information from. Women are throughout time. That's what they've done.
And the opposite. They're testing if they can use it. Testing if they can use it on their own agents to make them essentially tell the truth according to them, but not actually reveal what the truth was. Just they're essentially, they can pass a lie detector test, but they're not actually giving any information.
Yeah.
When are we going to get rid of these lie detector tests?
They stopped using them. Yeah, they're not. They stopped using them a while ago, didn't they?
The courts kind of throw them out at some point.
What do they use now?
Oh, they use micro vibrations from 6G.
I think just people can get nervous for myriad of reasons, and that can cause them to fail the test. Other people can pass the test, and they're lying. So, yeah.
Jordan Peterson had a thing that they basically just measure how neurotic you are, how nervous you are going in.
Right.
It makes everything look like a lie.
Right.
The more calm you are, whether you're lying or not, it's totally...
Right.
I think our friend El Jefe has to drop off, but this is a full 40
it's been
minutes.
fun, friends.
He's jumped into the full 40 minutes. We'll have to work 60 minutes and have you drive up here next time, Jeff.
All righty.
All right, a
You
good
guys have
deal.
fun.
See you, Jeff.
Jeff,
Thanks
thank you.
again.
Now, it said Operation Midnight Climax involves CIA-operated safe houses where unsuspecting people were given LSD while being secretly observed. Large portions of these programs are now documented through declassified records.
Sure are. Yeah.
So why is this why we have
There's a famous one of this lady really freaking out.
on LSD?
Yeah. Like she has a housewife episode and she's a normal person. She's not doing the prostitute thing. She's like a normal person that doesn't know she's being dosed and they're filming her. It's in black and white and she fucking loses it. It's
Well,
kind
what
of
about the flip side of this though? Would we have Jefferson Airplane without all these
No.
San Francisco LSD tests?
No, and it's questionable how it broke out of these labs and spread across the country like it did, and it made it through the universities where they were seeding it, and the music scene spread it. I mean,
I'm thinking beyond just America. Like, Operation Looking Glass, how we were using psychic spies, basically. During the same time, the Soviet Union was doing the same thing. I'm pretty sure it was called, like, Oso Avokim, Operation Oso Avokim, where basically they had psychic spies and they were trying to spy on America. I wonder if they had, like, an MK Ultra, a Soviet-style MK Ultra.
I'm sure they did,
We're gonna abduct Sylvia Brown.
but I think they were. I don't know. I mean, I know a little bit, but I don't think they went out of their way to create these subcultures within their culture to foment chaos or control. Like they had such a strict society that they didn't need to do these subversive weirdo things that the Americans did.
I feel
And
like
the
we
English.
learned so many of those subversive techniques from the Soviets, though.
And the Germans.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
East Germany, West Germany, there's a lot of this weirdness going on. But they were so controlled. Like they had neighbors turning on neighbors. That's the thing with communism that worked really, really well. If your neighbor's not behaving, you get rewarded by turning them in. We didn't have that. So I think we used these drugs and programs
We kind
to
of have that now.
foment these weird. Now we do, but it's a little bit not as strict. But
Yeah.
yeah,
It's more like with the LGBTQ cult. It's like
Yeah.
writing off their family members for voting for Donald Trump or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Well, let me ask you this, because I know I'm the pinata and I am the skeptic that gets beat up on.
Oh, is this
But
empirical?
there is a theory that parts of MK Ultra never ended.
Yeah, no, I totally
Why-
believe that.
Why
yeah.
would it end?
Right.
Why would
And
it
successor programs still exist under different names.
Yeah, of course. Why would it end?
Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe 6G is part of the new MK Ultra. Who knows?
This might be the new LSD.
Yeah,
This is the micro vibration
I don't-
mind control.
I don't think they want that sort of a psychedelic disconnect. I think they want a direct control sort of situation.
But through wavelengths.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
they can control human behavior not just through physical hard drugs, but actually just through
Well, yeah.
manipulating the wavelength.
Everything's frequency. Our whole 3D world is built by frequency.
Is that proof of telekinesis?
Telekinesis is proven in empirical and non-empirical ways. What we can't see and do not perceive doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Can I
It means
defend
we just don't know it doesn't exist.
Can I defend myself with a tinfoil hat?
Please.
Yes.
Let it out, baby.
Well,
No, can I defend myself with a tinfoil hat?
It
Not
is
near the
essentially a
microwave.
Faraday shield. No, it does.
Not near the microwave, but seriously, if you have people that can do code reading from afar and a distance, there's something going on there. If you have mice that learn mazes generation after generation by not being located near the mice that learn the maze that are thousands of miles away, information's being transferred in a way we're not seeing. If we're transmitting this podcast over the air and then through satellites, that's information you can't see. Yet it's proven to be information transference.
Well, there's always
That doesn't
things that are
mean
unknown.
that doesn't mean that you're not a receiver or you are a receiver.
Why
I
do
think you are a
beavers-
receiver.
Why do beavers make beaver dams?
Is that a gay joke?
Why do beavers? Why do beavers
the otter thing again?
Look, we're going back to the SSRIs on that one because the beaver wants the babe. You're not going to get the babe without the beaver den.
That's a good point.
She's not going to even give you the time of day. She's going to be like, "You're on Prozac. I don't want anything to do with you. You can't get it up."
This is not a Brahma-derived theory you're making. This is a Darwinian theory. You're
going off the tracks again.
The original meaning of tinfoil hat was to block electromagnetic waves.
And it does.
Like a Faraday thing, yeah. So maybe it is. It'll be a new fab. We'll have super thick titanium tinfoil blocking all these 6G microwaves.
When we start doing these, we have to hand out a tinfoil hat to everybody before we sit down and put the
That'll be
the
part of
cans
our
over
booth.
our ears.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
When we go live with the video, that's what we'll do. There was. So was that different than Operation Midnight Climax? Because that was the safe houses. Then MK Ultra were the drug experiments.
MK Ultra was a huge program that included Midnight Climax.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now they're just doing it out in the open with the 6G satellites instead of just
I
your
think
Bay
they're
Area
doing
friends.
stuff- I think they're doing stuff we can't comprehend.
Oh, they're just
honestly.
making it seem like the next best thing. You know, your phones are going to get faster, and we're going to be able to read your heartbeat.
Yeah, convenience.
Well,
Wink,
it's funny
wink.
because I put each of the stories from your notes in and said, okay, give the mainstream view, give the conspiracy view.
Nice.
And these, let's do this pinata skeptic thing because you guys
Please.
can beat me up. Just to add a little material on
I
here.
like to beat you up.
So it said on 6, I know, 6G, it said the mainstream view is autonomous vehicles, better virtual reality, remote surgery,
I like all of these things.
industrial automation, and improved emergency communication.
Man, I love all
Just
of that. That's
making
all good.
people incapable. You can't drive. You can't do a bunch of stuff. Everything will be done for you. You know, like you try to read a map and a compass now, nobody can do it because everybody uses a GPS. We keep letting technology take over all of these common tasks. We're going to be completely helpless.
What is this remote surgery they're trying to do with these
Whoa.
micro vibrations?
On the positive
That's what I
side,
want to know.
those are actually some positive things.
That could just be breaking up kidney stones.
Yeah, break it up. Put me in the microwave and break up my kidney stones. Then on the SSRI and sexual dysfunction thing, it said SSRIs can be life-changing for depression and anxiety, and the sexual side effects are common and should be openly discussed. And researchers continue studying ways to reduce these side effects.
So it's
It is
perfectly normal.
interesting.
It's perfectly normal.
That is the big pharma point of view.
That's all they can say.
Just
This
that
is-
was it.
Yeah.
We should discuss it.
They didn't say positively life changing. They just said life changing.
Life changing. Life
Use
changing.
more neutral language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There will be no more life kind of thing.
MK Ultra. MK Ultra was real. Operation Midnight Climax was real. Many experiments violated ethical and informed consent standards.
Shame on
So
them.
I think
else
they
is
basically
new?
admitted that one.
Oh, well.
It said they failed at the reliable mind control techniques and revealed serious abuses. So that one's been pretty much synthesized from both conspiracy and mainstream.
I wouldn't believe that, though. Did they fail? Or did they just want us to believe they failed?
They didn't fail.
Did it end?
How much did they learn?
They learned a
Yeah.
lot, and it didn't fail. And I honestly think
Psychedelic
it's
rock.
their pursuit of extra dimensional. I really, really do. So they're trying to figure out how do they hit different dimensions, and psychedelics are a gateway to hitting the different dimensions.
This was touched upon with David Icke.
David Icke really believes in that. Yeah, he really believes in that. Well, I mean, yeah,
But we didn't hear from
Brahma again.
We
I mean,
didn't-
he's very big on the Brahma.
we didn't hear from Michio Kaku.
No Michio Kaku today. You had to bring it up.
Uh-huh.
Look at that. Well, all these mainstream views are Michio Kaku.
Look up non-dualist Michio Kaku and see what he says.
Oh my! He's trying to start his own rabbit hole right now.
He probably is a non-dualist. Okay.
But Darren, when you're talking like extra dimensional travel,
Yes.
is that like remote viewing, or when your consciousness is moving to those other dimensional planes of reality, or are you physically entirely
No,
going there?
All right. So your physical body, your shell
Yeah.
that you inhabit, it's an inhibitor that keeps you stuck in the three-dimensional presence.
Are you talking about dying?
Dying is a part of it,
Okay.
but your conscience experience, the viewer of all of this, the perceiver of all of this, your body, this 3D world, its existence outside of yourself, there are other beings, there are other dimensions, there are other things there that your physical plane cannot perceive. Drugs open up the conscious mind, what you could call the third eye, psychedelic drugs, to the perception of these things, the veil is lifted in a sense for perception, hence altered perceptions.
Hence gnomes.
Hence the gnomes and the weird things. But this is a limited experience.
It's limited.
Okay.
What
And
about
it-
for
and
the
it
reptilians,
dissipates.
though? It's not limited for them. They can actually physically.
We don't, I mean, we are only given what we're fed, really. Like the layer of propaganda and all the other nonsense of non-truth, hiding all of this, we don't even know the truth, nor can we perceive the truth. So they're experimenting with these things, quantum gates, psychedelics, mind control, heavy meditation. They're experimenting with these things to come in contact with different entities, different beings, different dimensions, where time is not past and present. It's a long stream. So events in the future can determine events in the past. And they're playing around with this sort of stuff.
Is this where karma comes in? Where they go,
Well,
okay, once you're out
karma-
of your meat suit, you get to go through the wormhole where you're
Karma-
going to be a beaver.
Well,
This
karma's
person gets to be a...
karma's basic. I mean, from a Western standpoint, it's cause and effect.
Oh, probability.
Yeah, it's probability,
mathematics.
mathematics,
Oh.
but everything's everything's mathematics. Everything is frequency with all of these belief structures.
But out there where the future can affect the past, does
Yeah.
it really affect us considering we live in linear time?
Yes,
How so?
but it's micro. These are micro currents that change things. I can't give a primary example of this. I mean, what is it? The butterfly effect sort of thing, where people remember certain events that are actually different than what they were. The Berenstain Bears or whatever. Those sort of
Mandela effect.
Yeah, the Mandela effect. Thank you. There's that's exponential. But it's not in our, like, they think there's multiple times that are this time. There are multiple yous having multiple experiences in this
It sounds like the Trunk Saga. Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, and it's a deep rabbit hole going into quantum physics, quantum entanglement. It's enormous, and they've been studying this for a long time, and they've been using drugs to study this.
Hey, mentioning Trump, did you hear that he is honoring the pardon for Fauci? And I'm thinking it's because he wants people to not mess with his pardons that he gave to his own family and himself, personally. Of
course.
But what do you guys think about that?
Yeah, self-preservation. Darwinian instincts kicking in. Survival.
Double speak. I mean, yeah, of course he's going to protect the whole freaking thing to protect himself.
Oh yeah, I mean he was the architect of Operation Warp Speed.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure was.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That seems like fake news now. But
Well, yeah. I take the fifth.
he'll plead the fifth. Here is on the Operation Large Area Coverage.
Yeah.
Its purpose was to study particle dispersion relevant to biological warfare defense during the Cold War.
Yeah.
So let's actually drop biological agents that can happen.
You're gonna test it.
Yeah,
You take some
yeah.
civilians and you try it out.
Some people have to die to figure this out.
Yeah.
I feel better just knowing that. After this, I'm going to get a Big Mac
I'm glad the mainstream view could clear things up.
and some SSRIs. I mean, why not? A Big Mac, SSRIs, and maybe a drama on TV.
By contrast, the visible white trails behind jet aircraft are condensation trails, contrails, formed when hot engine exhaust mixes with cold, humid air.
Yeah.
So that's all that's up there.
That's
They're just
empirical.
ignorant to stratospheric aerosol injection.
You know, the fungal spores and stuff. You know, they might mix it in the concoction a little bit. And there is ongoing scientific discussion about stratospheric aerosol injection as possible climate intervention, but these are separate claims.
Hey, if they can change the climate, they can change the harvest. If they change the harvest, people can die.
Didn't they just do that in Dubai like 2 years ago and they were getting like flash floods in the desert?
Yeah. Well, it's only the desert.
Is that
They get flash floods, don't they?
unintended
do,
consequences?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's that cause and effect karma thing again, right?
I want to mention something. I was watching an interview this week with Andrew Ross Sorkin, who's the CNBC guy, left wing guy. And
What?
he wrote a left wing book on the Depression. But I was watching the interview, and his left eye
Oh, did he reptilian?
was a vertical slit,
Oh, he's one of them.
like a lizard.
Did he really? Did he do the?
I watch it. His right eye is normal.
Do we need to slow it down and see it go?
His left eye was literally.
Dude, this
like
is right up your alley, man.
A
Come
fucking
on,
lizard.
no.
No, I'm
Come
telling
on,
you.
just- we
watch
gotta
the interview, and people in the comments were going, "What the hell is going on with this?"
Kind of like
left
that
eye?"
guy that's
Yeah,
neck opened up with the mask.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's
Like
just
that?
a mask.
He
Yeah.
was trying to hold it in the reptile slit,
No
but it
kidding.
came out.
Are you
We gotta
messing
get
with
this.
us?
I am not. I'm
We got
gonna
to
get a
analyze
picture.
this, man.
I'm
We
gonna
got
get a
to.
picture.
We just need to do an analyze. Go to a neutral AI like the one on Gaia or something.
If you're listening to this, please put a comment below if you noticed a reptilian eye in this interview.
Yeah, exactly. Randy, go to a neutral.
Oh,
Randy, go to a neutral AI. Go to Gaia's AI and see
Go
if they
to,
let you use it. We can get
That
some
gets
truth.
too trippy. Look at this. Look at this.
Okay.
Okay.
It's limited AI in the concrete walls of.
For our
Check.
listeners,
Dude, that guy looks
Randy
freaky
right
as
now
it
is showing
Oh,
a
my.
photograph that
Dude,
he has
that
up on his phone.
Has
Look
it
at
been
that.
modified?
Look at his left eye.
We will have a crash.
You see that? You see the lizard eye?
Yeah.
You see it looks like a
he
snake?
might have like what?
You see that?
That looks like more like a cat almost.
It's like a pupil thing.
Okay.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. You see
I
the
don't
left
know.
eye?
Is that a
Oh,
reptilian?
and that's from TikTok, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
well,
this is it
trusted news source.
I'm skeptical.
it says
Conspiracy guy is skeptical.
I didn't know where the photograph was from. I just saw
Randy,
TikTok on
It
What are you
says
doing, man?
Coma in his left eye.
Oh, coma boma. Yeah, it's a common.
Coma
thing.
boma.
Yeah. You get that midget bowling. You get hit with the balls.
This is a congenital condition
Oh, congenital.
of missing tissue inside the eye, so called.
for lizards.
And it only
for
happens
the
that one
listener.
time.
Sneaks out.
He can't hold it in.
Yeah.
You know, H.W. Bush was a little more disciplined. The one eye just spasmed out and he can't hide it.
Has he been seen since then with a normal eye?
No.
Or,
No, it always
always like that?
slips out. It might be a permanent, he lost control of hiding it. So
Well, we're getting close to the countdown to countdown.
we're getting close. We need David Icke.
Oh yeah.
On the
David
podcast?
Icke needs to be. We need to do a whole show.
Let's do a show.
That's
I love
not
David
David
I
Icke.
want to know about the
I will
reptilian
do-
agenda.
I will do that. And Michikaku on non-dualism.
Yeah, we'll create a whole list on everything he's been right about, and it's going to be everything except reptilians. So far.
So far, I like the so far part. Yes.
We'll see. I mean,
Allegedly.
Who knows?
allegedly.
He's had a falling out with Alex Jones. Like he's really mad at Alex Jones.
Why?
Just thinks he's such a Trump supporter and lover, and has now come
Oh, is
out
David
against
Icke
Trump.
like a
and
lefty?
no, he's not a lefty. He's mad at Jones.
I think Alex has needed to change his strategy since getting sued for $10 billion or whatever it was, $3
100
billion.
trillion or
yeah.
something.
Yeah, all the money in the world. Yeah, I mean, he lost basically everything. He needs to rebuild his brand. I think he has some limits to what he can say. He might be taking some hidden sponsors. I don't know. There's a reason Owen Schroyer left, but who knows?
Yeah.
Now, is Owen Schroyer the new Alex Jones?
Possibly. I do love Owen. He is just so deep into politics. I don't know how deep he goes into the rabbit hole.
I saw Alex Jones' son debating Gavin McInnes the other day.
Oh, Rex is great.
Yeah, he was slapping Gavin around a little bit.
I'm out of the loop.
I
on
believe
this.
it.
Uh-oh.
But I know we're getting to the 3-minute
3-minute warning.
point. So
Well,
I will
We're getting
throw
that
it to-
look.
Well, this has been the premiere issue, the premiere episode of Monkey Wrench in the System. And we want to congratulations, Bill. You did a fantastic job hosting your
Beautiful.
first podcast.
Oh, thank you guys.
Yes.
Appreciate you all.
Yeah, you did.
Absolutely. And if you people listening want to explore expanding your minds, go to our good friends at zoomtrip.com and find out more about how you can expand your mind at home. Anyway, say goodbye to everybody, and we hope you will tune in next Friday for another wonderful, wonderful adventure with the Monkey Wrench in the System.
Later.
Thank you guys. Have a great week.
Bye-bye.
Static hum, midnight glow. Call the names that no one knows. Tape recorder whispers back what the silence never shows. Bill lights a cigarette, a theory and a grin, threading through the noise where the wild suspicions spin. EVPs like fingerprints upon the darkened air, UFOs in coffee cups and old men who swear. We sift the wires, we laugh at fear, we lean into the static, pull the ghosts in near. Monkey wrench in the system,
Turn the truth until it sings.
monkey wrench in the system,
Watch the curtains pull on strings.
monkey wrench in the system, serious and playing dumb. Monkey wrench in the system, where the strange and silly come. Area fences hum with legends and coded names, project blue book shadows hiding in the frames. Skunk works in the night where secrets ride the wind. MK Ultra postcard sealed with a crooked grin. We join the dots with jokes and open eyes, we dig for answers under midnight sky. Monkey wrench in the system,
Turn the truth until it sings.
monkey wrench in the system,
Watch the curtains pull on strings.
monkey wrench in the system, serious and playing dumb. Monkey wrench in the system, where the strange and silly come. Laughing through the ledger of the things we cannot prove. Heroes in the footnotes, misfits in the groove. Bill counts out the midnight like a confessional of veins. We trade our fear for wonder and give the mystery new names. Whispered leads and half-made maps, dead air fills with the light. Dial it up, call it in, keep the secrets in plain sight. Monkey wrench in the system,
Turn the truth until it sings.
monkey wrench in the system,
Watch the curtains pull on strings.
monkey wrench in the system, serious and playing dumb. Monkey wrench in the system, where the strange and silly come. Tape stops, the laughter hangs, the question